Don't tell my daddy, but I am late again. Oh man, sorry about that, folks. This is Courtney Rollins, do REI Deals, back here for another edition. Late is better than never. Drizzy Drake. I'm sure someone else said that before, but regardless, what's up, folks? Courtney Rollins, do REI Deals. Let me go ahead and drop some good stuff in here for you. For instance, if you're looking for a CRM, a customer relation management system that's going to help you follow up with these leads, if you're out there wholesaling or a real estate investor, marketing or to buyers or speaking to contractors or all types of different people that you work with in this industry, you need some type of customer relations management system. And read simply, With an Eye is one of the best ones out there. So check it out. You even get right there what I just sent you. You even get a 50% off your first month, and it does everything. Just go check it out. Resimply.com with an I. Resimply with an I. And I can't spell today or really see. And wholesaledeals.com is what I'm putting on the Instagram page for folks to check out our deals. We are primarily in the Baltimore, Maryland area, not Baltimore, Ohio, or Baltimore. There's another Baltimore somewhere. But anyways, check that out. If you are an investor or you are a wholesaler wanting to JV with us, take a look at it, www.atwholesaledeals.com. I'll put it in the chat too. That is a great way to get into this real estate world. I love this space. It's given me so much opportunity to learn about myself, the freedom of setting my own time, as well as just being able to go after something that I know, well, not know, but it's already had an immediate impact on myself and my family. For 16 years, I was an educator, teacher, and I officially left in June. And now this is what we do. This is what we do full time, and it's a blast. It's awesome. Direct to seller marketing to see if there's an opportunity for us to put it under contract, and then after that, how we exit with it to make a profit really depends on a lot of situations. One, mainly the property. Well, one, not mainly the property, mainly our situation. What's our buying criteria? We're looking for properties that are like ranchers, has more than two or more bathrooms, so that we can convert them to short-term rentals and down the line residential assisted living. So they have to be in pretty nice places as well. We want our seniors to feel good wherever they are. So someone else that may be different. They may have a complete different investment strategy, tastes, whatever. There's so many ways to do good stuff and make money. And what's up, Nora? What's going on, man? In real estate. So I say all that to say, yeah, coming in, finding a buyer, and JVing is an awesome way to do it. And that's what we do down here. I had to change the hours. I changed it from 9 o'clock to 9:30. Probably be changing it again down the road because hopefully, if we grow, we'll have folks who are can't talk now. Sorry, we'll have folks on the west side, west coast. I want them to be able to check out what's going on as this things grow. It's gonna be cool to see how this conversation in this space grows over the year. I imagine some awesome things with Do REI. I definitely imagine, because that's what I use, my imagination. But some awesome things with Do REI Deals in the community, growing and doing awesome stuff. I am going to go ahead and start making some calls though. Now I'm looking at. I see I got a text message from someone. All right. Please call me back ASAP. All right. Awesome. Okay. So I'm just looking at my dashboard for different people have connected with me. Someone just asked me to call back. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, let's see. So I'm going over to my task Checking out my tasks for the day. It looks like I have, and my tasks are pretty much mostly I need to make calls. So there's 42 calls that I'm supposed to make today or contact. I don't know if they're all calls really. Some say manage the lead, see the seller responded. Some even send over seller finance options. But the ones that are focused on making calls is what I focus on here quite often. So assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Let's go. How y'all doing out there? I got some delicious, just regular ass coffee from Silver Moon Diner. Silver Moon 1. Forget what you heard. It ain't the copy. It's number 1. Oh, I see a couple of these are leads that we have in escrow. And escrow just means like a space where like assets or interests are held, usually by a third party. There's other legalities. I'm not a lawyer, but there's other legalities in escrow. But pretty much when you get a property under contract and you send that contract over to either a closing attorney or a closing or settlement company, depending on what state you live in and how they close, there's essentially usually a third party, even though you could do it yourself, which I don't necessarily recommend. You could definitely, you actually could close a property for yourself, but you want all the legal license, all the folks to do their thing. So anyways, when you put the property in a contract and you submit your EMD, your earnest money deposit, whether it's $1 to $1,000, whatever it is, you're saying, hey, I got a vested interest in this asset, or this not asset, but this property I'm going to plan to purchase. Then it's in escrow. Several of my contacts today are just talking to people who are in escrow or texting them or contacting them, which is extremely important. You can't just run away from deals that are under contract, because even though I definitely believe in and harp on really two things, each day generating leads and each day following up, I will put this in the follow-up category, because you gotta make sure that lead or that deal closes. Or I mean, when I say you, that means you have to have a system in place, whether that's you or leveraging technology or other people, because like clear processes and procedures you have in place. It's important. So our TC would know that they're like need to follow up once or twice. TC transaction coordinator once or at least twice, not at least once or twice a week. We'll follow up with the seller, the title company, the buyer, and the title company until we get to close. All right. Hambone, have you heard? Let's see. This is just a property we have on contract. Probably got to reduce the price. Yep, we do. So, because it's going out of inspection in 3 days. All right. So, reduce price at Shanita. And then in Slack, we'll talk about this. I love Slack. It's a cool app too. We'll discuss what the price should be reduced to. And then she'll go up on different sites that we have the actual properties, such as like our Carrot site, which is an awesome website to host your leads and deals that you have, to create a really nice format that looks polished and attracts a lot of buyers, really, because they're looking at your properties. She'll adjust it there, adjust it in our like mail blast, which we use MailChimp, and then blast it out to folks. You know what I mean? I still haven't gone to see this property. Dagnabbit. It's a property on the corner that I need to go see. On a corner, Dukeland, and okay, I gotta go see that right now. Got 20-year-old tax liens on it, so it might not be even a worthwhile, because 20 years of tax liens could be an exorbitant amount of money, which is kind of sad, because it doesn't encourage sellers to Dang it, I'm supposed to call this person back later today. I don't like calling in the evening, but just because of my preference, not because it's not good to do. But he says call back this evening afterward. Okay, I will. Let me give myself an alarm. That's one good thing too about Simply is that I can now set a text reminder. So I'll get a text about 1 hour before, then a text about 15 minutes before, so that I can have my mind right and remember to give this person a call. Remember to remember. For real. See the way my brain's set up. All right. Gotta call somebody eventually, right? Boop. I don't know what I did with my Google outline, but now I got the ugliest format, and I don't know how to change it back to whatever it was. I mean, I see how to change. Oh, somebody wants to buy Morrison Court. I see how to.
During a business hour, please call me 443-544-1500, extension 0. In the evening and the weekends, please call me at home. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going, Muhammad? This is Courtney just giving you a call back regarding Maple Avenue. I'll call you at the numbers that you requested. Take care. So let's see. Add a contact. Bluetooth. Mm-mm. Add the right number. Back and listen to that.
Extension 0.
Oh. Edit that. Mm-mm. All right. I'm trying to call him back with this information here. Not working. Oh, Jacqueline Ruff is a different person. Jackie! Let's get in here. Let's go. Let's make it happen. I'm getting a little stuck here. Hey, Chuck, what you say that, Chuck? What you say that, Chuck? I'm walking the house right now. I feel like I'm supposed to know this person. I can't remember.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 91720.
We know it good.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney. Just give me a call, Jacqueline. I was jumping and speaking to you about North Washington Street. Feel free to call me back, of course, at your convenience. 443-249-2952. 443-249-2952. There he is. What's up, Noah? Credit Solutions. I need to check that out. How's it going? Well, they heard all that. I thought I hung up. Let's see what's going on here. Hi, Juan. Did you see? Did Castle reach out via email or phone yesterday? Let's see. This person was supposed to close. Actually, should close this week. Let me contact the buyer. That's what I need to do. Check out the buyer. Make sure that the buyer is ready. There's nothing funny. And of course, speak to title again to see if if they're ready. To the property. Should be ready this. All right, my bad. I'm sitting there typing. I typed to my buyer, and I need to set a task to have the dispo team give them a call because that's what they do. Check on buyer for Lombard Street. And you can assign it by role or by person. And they got something new now. They got something for priority. You can set a priority on here. I didn't know that. I'm serious. I just saw that for the first time. So, yep. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, later today, high priority. Contact and see what's up. Follow up. So yes, I'll send that over to the dispo team. What's up with Earl? What's going on with this? Did we get a buyer? I don't know. I'll follow up with that was one of my students' properties. Please put me on your do not contact list. Oh, okay. Someone wants to be moved to do not contact, so I put that as a dead lead. Mark everyone. It happens. That's good. That's a good thing. Because then you get closer to that next yes. You want to, of course, assume that there is some type of motivation. Don't assume what the motivation is. So always like, okay, there's some motivation. There's a chance that I could help this person and set up to buy this property. But also getting to someone, make sure you clear all the deal breakers, or someone flat out tell you they want to be taken off your list is good. Because you're gonna follow up. And if you can be following up, like with that dog in you, it's so much more efficient and better to be following up with that dog in you with people who still want to sell their property, even though they might procrastinate or may not be is pertinent on their body or mind or at that time. Yeah. So follow up, dog. Like it up. Didn't I just do this? Okay. I didn't do this stuff. I need to get some coffee. I need to stop spending money on coffee when I could make some delicious coffee. What's going on here? It's an old lead. Oh, we got a property on the contract yesterday. Yeah. And so I guess this is from yesterday. Yep, that makes sense. Yesterday, all my hopes and dreams were far away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, da 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 da. Oh, I believe in yesterday. All right, my bad. I was taking pictures of my my numbers from yesterday. That's what I was saying yesterday. We keep our scorecards. I was taking pictures of how many offers I made, how many follow-up calls I made, how many cold calls my Bryce made as sales prospect or cold caller, and some other things like that I post on social media. Thanks, Ma. And how many leads were generated from the cold calls, and how many contacts were made. If someone said no, I want to know as well, because I'm trying to like vet the numbers. Like, did I get a bad list? Because everybody's like, yo, who the hell is this? Or this is the wrong number, or what? All right, so this lead I just have to call back in the evening. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I feel like I was doing something and I may have forgot, but it's all good. Let's go. It'll come back around. And so, yeah, with Simply, you certainly can, do the texting, the ringless voicemail, all that stuff, and not be a commercial for Simply, but because there are things that you can't necessarily do. Like the triple dollar. Like, I look forward to them coming out with that, because then I can have my cold call sync so easily in with the system and all. Even though it syncs well with that Zapier, Zapier. I like that thing. I'm not big on like code or computers and all, and you could hire out somebody to do some dope stuff, but I was able to, by using Zapier, make my Mojo, which is the triple dollar I use, communicate with my Simply. Yep. But I'm sure, because of things like Mojo and CallRail and batch leads, that this triple dollar that Simply has, hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of the features or the demands that the market asks for, since people come to expect certain qualities in their apps or services they're using for, like, yeah, buddy, gotta come with it. Then I can get off of Mojo. No disrespect, Mojo. Just if I can have it in one place, why not? Damn, come on, man. And I'm babbling over here because I'm waiting for. What's up, Jason? I didn't know you was up here, man. What's up? Oh, and the Wholesale Queen is up here. What's the deal? I think she's still up here. How you doing? What's up, Shayna? How's it going? This is the lead worth around, but I'll double check. Oh, okay, that's Patricia. Oh, these are all things telling me to do stuff I should have done. What happened with this lead? I'm gonna call. Yeah. Well, when in doubt, smile and dial. interesting. My baby's number. I'm playing that new edition in the back. Oh, hey. What is the deal? I know you probably all over the globe. You should drop your prop stream, I guess not QR, but link. I was just talking about well, earlier it was someone said if they can't drive for dollars, but I still think like pound for pound one of the best lists, either driving around or riding around, even what getting other people to drive around and using some app like Deal Machine or Simply or whatever to tag the list is the best list. But some people can't do that, or they're out of state, or they're whatever reason it is don't have that. You can do things like virtually use Google Maps or whatever maps you use and tag that way. You can also use things like the reverse without paying anything. Use like things like List Source. And what I would do, I stole this direct from Max Maxwell, the dude's the GOAT, man. But it's a great strategy. Is go to List Source and create a list in your county, city, wherever, with the demographics you're looking for, the type of whatever. But the main thing you want to make sure you have is make sure you're looking for cash buyers. So what zip codes? I should put a link out to actually how to do it, but I'll walk through it. But you go to List Source, you put in the categories of what your buyers are buying, single family, residential, whatever your categories are for your market. And then you look up, okay, who's bought 99% to 100% equity, spent cash on the properties. And then when they ask you to export it to yourself, you arrange it through zip code. And now you see what the hot zip codes are. So without having to drive around, you can, in a better way, tailor your lists that you pull using apps like PropStream. And that's why Sheena Mullins has a great connection and link and opportunity for you to use PropStream and check it out. She has tons of discounts, tons of just mentorship and games. So learn with Wholesale Queen. Check it out. And so that's one way. If you can't drive for dollars, you can still try to narrow down more and more, so you're talking to people who are going to be a part of the sales cycle at some point. I mean, we all are at some point. Got to do something with the properties we live in. Yeah, check it out. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, let me make the next call. Smile and dial. Oh, this call I'm supposed to get a. Como se dice? I'm supposed to get a. How do you say it? I'm supposed to get a testimonial because we closed on this property last, and I didn't record the testimonial. He said nice stuff at the time, but I did not record it. Let's see. How will I do that? I think I'm going to send him this link. There's this app I heard about, so send him link for recording. It's supposed to be able to capture your reviews and your video testimonials, which is so important. Pick some things. I need to do this actually. Put it on the bottom of my emails. Welcoming packages when you're talking to sellers, so they know who you are. There's opportunity for people to see you because social proof is so important. So the best time to get a testimonial review, I think, is at closing. You can keep it as simple as possible. Just prompt your seller like, hey man, I just want you to say a couple things. How did we connect? What did you need and what happened? We connected. Courtney was calling me over and over and over and over. Or no, my friend said that I whatever the version is, that you guys are awesome. So I reached out. And then we talked about blah, 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 whatever specifics it is. And that's just a great format for them to be able to give hopefully you a strong review. And they were awesome. And as a result. So, well, how'd you connect? What do you need and what happened as a result? What was their experience like? What happened basically? Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to send that video to him and let him do that. But I'm gonna keep calling. Dialing. There it is. If you want to. Oh, here it is. Boom. And boom. There it is. If you guys want the prop stream, check it out. Do REI Deals with Courtney on Insta. And you go to the pinned trial, a free trial for prop stream, compliments of the wholesale queen, Sheena Mullins. Heck yeah. Finally, somebody I can call. I got a lot of administrative stuff in here. Because even though I'm following up with these leads in escrow or whatever that last one was, then I still like the hunt. I like going out there and getting the deal. So I'm like, even reviews, those are important. I know part of the got to do it, but I like hunting. I'm a hunter. Well, I'm not trying to eat people up though. I just like hunting for new deals. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's the last thing I'm probably gonna fire myself from. Making follow-up calls. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to, but I don't know if it's the last thing. It might be sooner because there's probably someone who can do it more efficiently and better for the company. And shoot, why would I get in the way of that? And I probably enjoy my space in other places thinking about some visionary shit. All right, let's go. Did you rent out? Did you buy it? I'm just listening to my listeners. I'm not sure if your other audience can see it. Oh yeah, that's great point. Let me drop it in here. I get by with a little help from my friend. All right, this guy's name is Adisa. All right, so if he answers, they put it here. HTTPS. Pro. Oh, you get the pro version, folks. Yes. SMG. I am also live on YouTube, so you got it. At my YouTube channel, learn do REI Deals with the Aqua team. It just hung up on me. Oh, he might have just hung up on me. All right. All right, so I just move on to the next one. It automatically registers that the phone hung up and what happened, so I can look at a whole history of what happened before, what happened after. It's all the text communication between team members. If somebody else was on this, it record the call if you set it up in that way, so you can go back and with your team. I would definitely recommend you go back and listen to your calls with your team. It's a great habit of building your skills, culture of learning, and yeah. So do it. Testimonial. I'm gonna call somebody, man. What's all these? I just do this straight up live. This lady wanted 95, but I think it's only worth 45.50. So I had to do a double check. So that's why that's what I was looking at now. I was just looking at it. Actually, I wish I could share my screen. I was looking at what I assume the market value is based on the data that's around it. What are the similar type properties within? I had to go out like a mile or 2 miles because it was such a rural property. I already clicked off of it, but rural properties I kind of weary of going after or grabbing because the buyer pool is so much smaller. That's why using that reverse engineering, going to list source or whatever data and finding where are the buyers buying. I mean, we're marketers if you're focusing on wholesaling. direct to seller marketing. And so why wouldn't you be in the space that the buyers are buying, you know? So there are riches are in the niches, but you don't want to get so far in the niche that you're the only nicher in the niche. That's a terrible joke. That's terrible. But regardless, yeah. So you definitely want to niche down. Like, okay, I'm focused on wholesaling instead of just every other thing you hear on Bigger Pockets every second. That's how I was. I was like, man, damn, direct storage sounds good. Oh, multifamily sounds good. Oh shit. Single family homes sound good, but it wasn't until I just decided to focus on um, wholesaling that I was able to get more efficient, and it's opened the doors to be able to do other things. I really like creative financing, taking over properties subject to, and then wrapping around the seller finance to someone that's looking to live there. I love that strategy, but being able to have the skill and the tools to, what the hell's going on? To find the property, which is the most important thing, right? The deal is invaluable because I can basically cherry pick which ones are right there for me. Let's see. I'm like, are there any leads? All right, here we go. All right, I see what happened. I got a bunch of stale leads that came through because I was playing around with this thing and I tried to make a trigger where, like, okay, if this action takes place in the system, it automatically create a task that tells me this or tells this this person this. But I didn't know I had double in there. So now, I had to go through all that. Oh, man, you should jump up here, madam. I forgot what number you're supposed to put in. You can jump in any time. Love when you jump on the screen. We got a lead from Charlotte, North Cat. So nice. Thank you. Yes, please. Hey. You mentioned your investors. Really good. Oh, this is a buyer in Charlotte. So I'm just going to send a little text to Don and say, hey, Don, I was just in Charlotte last week. How's okay. Last week, how's it going? How's the business going? Are you still buying? Fine, that's what I'll say. Hey, Don, I was just in Charlotte last week. What that was? I went to this Alicia Keys concert. How's the business going? Are you still buying? And then just leave it like that because I might open up a market in Charlotte, North Cackalack. I don't know, but regardless, nothing wrong with having at least some sort of angle. No wrong with having relationships with folks, you know. Keep them staying front of mind. Well, not staying front of mind, but being somehow in their mind. All right, let me just make these calls. These are some duds. I don't like landlines, man. What's going on here? My lead manager which is an awesome role, basically making sure that the leads that stay in front of you are the important ones. You want, as best you can. Now, if you're out there doing it by yourself, and trust me, I got a 3-4 person team now, and one of them is my mama. But and for a while it was just maybe 3 of us, and for a long time it was just me and Shanita working the disposition. And so I definitely understand if you're doing these roles by yourself, but I do encourage you to try to think about them in a stratified way. By stratified, I mean think about them in this is the process or procedure that I'm doing now. This is lead. There's basically 3 parts of the business, right? Lead generation, lead conversion, and lead disposition. getting the lead, finding the leads, converting those leads into contracts, and then doing something with the contracts, whether you're keeping yourself or assigning it. So within there, you have so many processes and procedures that look similar across so many wholesale businesses, but there's differences based on either personalities, strategies, and all that different type of stuff. But regardless of whatever it is for you, you need to really make sure that you're cognizant of what you're doing and jot down and identify the processes and then the procedures for those processes. I highly recommend you just record yourself on Zoom or Loom or whatever the apps are, doing like a 5-minute video of how you upload your calls, or do a 5-minute video on how you like to, put your stuff in a spreadsheet and do this or whatever it is. All that stuff is like, make sure you can start off by just writing down, what do I actually do? And then how do I do those? Are like, you can just write a long list of that and just take one at a time and take and tease out what the process is. Record yourself doing it. Shoot, you can even take it and transcribe it for pretty inexpensive anywhere. And now you have it written out in a video, and you creating your goddamn, excuse me, but just creating your sales, your operations manual, so that as you adjust, especially if you do it on a Google document, you can adjust as you go. You are literally creating your organization chart, and you're able to fire yourself from those roles. So I said all that. Trust me, I had a reason for this. Said all that to say, even if you're by yourself, think of the different parts of your company as different. Be metacognizant, if that's the word, metacognizant of the different parts of the company you're doing, because maybe, depending on your goal, maybe you just want to just stay in the grind, stay in the hustle all the time, and have a business that's just running off of your enthusiasm, your energy, which is very cool. But it's also super cool to create something that's sustainable, especially if you like going after this for like legacy and generational, growth and wealth. Your family, your people, your time, your folks need you and your time, and that's something that, in the beginning, you got to trade, you got to give, you got to put it out there, you got to be in front, you got to do your thing. But it's not sustainable if you're trying to have those other things in your world. And so creating a system is more sustainable than just running off of, yes, I'm superhero entrepreneur, I'm superhero, going to be able to do everything. Nah, it's your job to make sure you're fireable. Make sure that anybody can do, what you're doing. And one of the ways to do that is to make it clear. So from day one, even though, hell, we got an org chart, y'all. I should send that spreadsheet. I got like 100, I think 56 tasks, maybe a little more, maybe less, that I feel like is the Aqua team. And everyone has like it's what part of the process is this, who's responsible for it, one person responsible for it. A lot of those names are me, or Shanita, or but there's not like a gazillion folks in this space, but we're trying to think about it in a way that allows us to grow into the other spaces we want to go into. Rant over. So yeah, jot down your stuff. Oh, what's up, Chance? Go for it, man. Go for it. Heck yeah, bet on yourself, Chance. There's tons of resources out here. If you want to connect with me, I definitely can chat with you about where you are. Throw you my Calendly. We can jump up there and yeah, do it. Let's go.
Hi, this is Buzz. Leave your message and we'll get back to you. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney. Just giving you a call. Figured I'd check in with you. We spoke last week, and told you I'd give you a call again. Hope all is well, and I'll talk to you soon. 410-429-1149. 410-429-1149. All right, I see I had a 3-minute conversation with him last week, and I have very sparse notes. That's not good. My notes say, entire family, lives in Florida, used to drive a tanker for citrus plants, now works in wood. I could add a little more. I think he's an elderly gentleman. Elderly man. Sort of talkative. I don't know. I can't. I have to re-listen to that conversation because I don't know the temperature of it. But I'm glad I put myself a follow. Well, this one's sold. It's sold. Ask about the other properties is what I was supposed to do. He said he has another property. What the heck? All right. So if I get in touch with him, I gotta ask him about a different property because this one's sold. Interessante. Interesting. All right, come on, give me somebody. Okay. Uh. Oh, okay. It's a different person. Wow. Dang, I'm starting to see patterns of these addresses. Let's see. What's she talking about? Mary? Marie. That Mary or Marie? Mary? No. Marie? Mariah? Mariah? Oh man, I'm having a Mary. M-A. It's simple. It's a simple word. Marie. I-E. I before E. Marie. That's got to be Marie. Yeah, that's Marie. I'm tripping. M-A. She ain't even home, so she's not even home. Marie. Maria spelled it.
Please leave your message for
Marie.
NG.
Oh, she gonna say, hey, how's it going? This is Courtney. I was the gentleman who was speaking to you about Baker Street a while back. I figured I'd give you a call to check in to see if there's any updates or if there's any updates regarding the property. At any rate, you can call me back at 443-785-0723. 443-785-0723. Take care. Oh man, I was trying to. That was funny. Oh, I thought that was. I know what address I thought that was. Hey Eddie, we're still buying. Are you no longer interested? No, not right now. All right. So I just got a message back, and this is a text message that's an automatic response on our drip campaign. If you use a CRM, there's some awesome ones out there. Make sure they have some type of they may call it something different, but drip campaign, some type of automated communications cadence sequence that allows you to, be more efficient with your time. And so we have tons of them and several throughout, different time iterations will remind me to call them. It'll sometimes send an automatic text. I don't have any setup to send mail because I don't really send mail, but it can do that. It can do that. I just don't. You can have it set up to your mail house and have them boop every 2 weeks, or every 3 months or whatever it is. Chippy, you all right, boy? I think Chip smell like death. Just laying back there, passing gas, old lazy dog. Stinking booty dog. Let's see. This is move to deadly. Nope. What's going on here? All right. That's why I love that it has a trail. I haven't spoken with the seller, but the price point already makes me think this may be a realtor referral. I don't want to make any assumptions until I've spoken to the seller. I wrote that back, or somebody wrote that back in September 8th, 2021. What the hell? 540 over on that side of town? All right, let me just call and speak to this brother. Do I have the right number? Don't talk yourself out. So even though you take good notes, I encourage your team to assume what's the word? Motivation. Don't assume what the motivation is, but assume there is motivation. Now, that doesn't mean waste your time with your leads. Yeah, your time is valuable, like we were saying earlier. So you want to make sure you're in front of yeses and maybes, especially your closers. You
have reached the Bond residence.
They sound interesting.
Your call is very important to us.
So, but
When the sound of the tone
but that doesn't mean like if they get through a certain criteria,
and call
then if you're supposed to call
will
them
be returned,
and you know that their hands raised,
and remember,
then assume there's something there.
all things are possible.
Yes, Lord. How's it going? This is Courtney Rollins. I don't think we've spoken in a while, actually, Mr. Bond. I was a gentleman who was speaking to you about that West Lafayette Avenue property. I know you were thinking about selling it. I was just checking to see if it actually already sold, and if there's other opportunities to work together in other properties, or yeah. So at any rate, Courtney Rollins, Aqua Team Home Buyers, feel free to call me back at 443-920-7125, 443-920-7125. Feel free to call or message as well if you're no longer interested in selling for whatever reason, and we'll just update our notes and move forward. All right, take care. Bum, 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 bum. Follow up. I even put follow up as a realtor referral. I think I remember having a conversation with this guy because I remember the voice sounds very distinguishable. This. All right. Let's keep it moving. Know just what the world we doing. We are almost there. Yeah. Let me know if you, oh heck yeah. Well, shoot, I need to holler at you. We need to set up that just a chance to routinely connect, because you're doing so much great stuff, and I'm trying to surround myself with awesome people. And you know that the grind is, it's just good to be around awesome people. That's all. But yeah, I'm definitely holler at you, Sheena. I'm glad I got the prop stream trial. I'm gonna start posting it out there as well. I wish there was like how a link tree. I need to create my link tree. But it'd be nice to have a link tree type of thing for like Insta and for YouTube, where it's just easy for folks to, as soon as they come in, they can just, there's almost like the show notes for podcasts if you're looking at it on Apple or Spotify, but like a digital show notes. So this guy says, all right, let's see. Appleton guy said he'd call us back. He may have a property, but he's working right now. You may have to call him back. Doesn't own Appleton anymore. Is this a lead that just came through? Okay. I love it. That's what's up. My man is doing it. Yeah, my man Bryce just got a lead, which is something to commend, man. He just started like a week or so ago. We're actually going to meet again at 11. So my onboarding, I have certain videos set in place, and all the people that have come in and gone, I try to jot down what's the sequence that seems to work best to get them up to date and up to speed. Shit, that's a task in itself that I look forward to hiring out too. There's some people who are experts on how to onboard people onto your team, But regardless, and so just having that sequenced out, but also like the first 2 weeks, if it's a caller, well, really, if anybody, we meet, 10, 15 minutes for the first 2 weeks if they're coming onto the team. And then after that, we have our recurring meeting, our recurring sales training, all that stuff that goes on, and recurring like morning, hoorah, what's up? Let's go. Stay positive type stuff. That's the fun part. I like that stuff. All right, let me figure out who in the world is this person. Am I supposed to be calling them right now? Or did he just call him like 2 seconds ago? Survey says, oh, it's that Linda lady. Linda, listen. The hell? Yeah, my man Bryce is on him. That's what I'm talking about. He said, guy said he'd call us back. All right. So I'm looking at the communication trail for Mojo, my dialer. Shit, let me get to make these calls because he's doing his calls. Let me make my calls. But now that it's shot over to me, let me go ahead and select the campaign and go ahead and give it a drip campaign. Dagnabbit. So that I will automatically be contacting these bad boys. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. All right. So now that I have this lead that just came through, I'm making sure that it's assigned to, it has a drip campaign, like I said, so that, you know, let's say, heaven forbid, I forget to make the call today or tomorrow, or it's going to automatically prompt me to remind me to call them. So this one's going to send a text out, maybe whatever the sequence is out, to have multiple times it reminds me to continue to follow up and call and all that good stuff. So yeah, so there it is. Nice job, Bryce. All right, what's happening here? Is this something the similar one right here? Did he get another one? Yes, but not looking to wholesale. It's listed online, he said. All right, he just got another lead in. That boy good. I like it. Oh, Scott Street, no wonder. Say he's listing it, eh? Don't worry. Sometimes people, you're not trying. I mean, of course, you need it at a price where it makes sense, where you can make money. Of course, that's, you know, this isn't charity. You're trying to provide a service for and give value and receive value. But sometimes people have an assumption about what a wholesale looks like, and sometimes circumstances change. So I'll still give like a preliminary call to see what's going on. I'll check the property to see that it's listed. Technically, if it's a realtor, I'm supposed to speak to the realtor, so that's what I'll do. I'll speak to the realtor, but I also will keep my eyes on it and see if there's no like motivation that changes that allows us to come in and get it on terms that you know, makes us be able to make money. Then I'll watch it and see if it actually closes, actually finds a buyer. And then that's when it really motivation starts to change, because I know he wants to sell, but maybe he's not getting what he needs in the market. And so his exit may look a little different. He may decide to either sell it at a very nice discount or sell it on the terms where everybody involved can get what they need from it. And it's usually making money. Didn't I just call this mug? I guess I did call him yesterday. I'm gonna call him again today. Deja vu. These times is going in. She called me the brains. Roxy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start calling these numbers after hours too. I mean, after in the evening.
Please leave your message.
Just make a note.
202
Because
2514.
some people. Hey, Kimo, how's it going? This is Courtney for Aqua Team Home Buyers. Gentleman, chat with you about Cokesbury Avenue. I'll try to reach out to you again. The number is 443-305-5983. 443-305-5983. Take care. Yeah. So if you can't drive for dollars, there are things that you can do besides driving for dollars, even though that's my favorite list. You can virtually drive for dollars. Jump on your Google map. And what's this? Other tools and utilize them and do it. um, you absolutely can. It's an awesome way. You can also, oh, I still got deals to call. What? This boy keep on getting leads. That's what I'm talking about. Must be another lead just came in through. But you can also um, combine with that, find out what the hot zip codes are. And then when you go to prop stream, use Sheena Mullins prop stream. You see it there, the trial.propstreampro.com/SMG/ just go check it out. It's pinned under Instagram, or hit me up and I'll definitely make sure you get it. But regardless, PropStream is a data station, I guess, basically where it has tons of real estate data. And why that's important is because I'm trying to do two things at once. Because you can, change and switch around the criteria to generate a list of property owners that you can actually skip trace directly from their site as well. And now you have a list of people to market directly to. It's like somebody saying, hey, here are the people who are probably likely to sell their property either at a discount or on the terms that are, favorable for you. And that's awesome. That's something you might be like, well, why the hell would I even want to wholesale then? Not wholesale, but wholesale. Why would they not wholesale? Why would they even want to drive for dollars then if I can just do this? And some people, that's all they do. They buy a list and they move forward. It's awesome. The only thing is that if they can buy the list, if you can buy the list, then other people can buy the list as well. And that pretty much what happens. So the lists sometimes get beat up. You can niche down as much, or like try to like get people from multiple lists so is the target who you're going after to help you, how do you say, increase the likelihood that you'll be able to get them under contract. But still, it's sometimes a beat up list, but it works. It absolutely works. All this works as long as you put in the work. So I say all that to say, that's one way that you can know where to get lists if you can't drive for dollars. And of course, be loud and proud. Tell folks, because referrals are awesome as well. Looking to sell, wants to know our offer, get back to them when we know it. All right. Looking to sell, wants to know our offer, get back to them when we know it. What zip code is this? Oh, this is up north. All right. I'm not a stepping stone. I think I'm almost finished, folks. That boy good. He's gonna generate 3 leads a day. That's what I'm talking about. I just need 3 leads from you a day, homie, and we can go to the moon. I like 3 to 5, and then my other cold callers, they can do 3 leads, really 5 leads a day if they're working over 4 hours. But if you're just working right now, hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're generating 3 leads a day, and we're following up on all those leads every day. To this day, that's the formula for success, especially if we're making at least 3 offers a day per caller. I need to make, if I'm following up, I need to make 3 offers a day. That's just a behavior I generally can control. I mean, hopefully I don't prematurely make an offer or don't make an offer too, you know what I'm saying? So like I can control the people I call. Hopefully if I've stirred the conversation or listened well, been effective in our sales conversation, I should be, out of 50 contacts, being able to make an offer. in one day. But anyways, I'm going to have to get back up here a little later on. I'm going to have to get ready for Bryce's check-in and continue onboarding. And then I'm going to come back up here later tonight and do some cold calling and continue to do some work here. But yeah, I really appreciate you all being here. And let's see, I just want to make sure I have this tag because this is some really good stuff that man got up here. I just want to make sure that he's also tagged my team member so that he gets. Well, I mean, obviously I would, but make sure he gets his commission and credit if we do take this down within the next 30, 60, 90 days, or if it takes us, a while, because whatever it's in our system now, we're going to keep following up with you. At least we know that it's Bryce's, and he'll get yours, Bryce. Anyways, let me stop being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and get up off of here. Y'all up in YouTube. Oh, what's that? I've seen so many raggedy houses drive for $1, but no one seems interested in selling. Oh, word. Yeah. Well, I feel like whatever you do, as long as you continue to do it over and over and consistently, that's where the hypnotic rhythm comes in. But yeah, it's funny. Some people get so mad when you call them up, like, why are you calling my house? Like, it's about the one with the hole in the ground and all type of whatever boarded up and all. But either way, yeah, sellers are pretty interesting. But as long as we keep on knocking and increasing the funnel of the folks that we're talking to, increasing our ability to have quality, good conversations, asking the right questions, demonstrating the right level of connection and competency and certainty, it's a formula to win for success. Chance, I hope you're still out there, man. Go ahead. I'm assuming, man, but regardless, go ahead and do it. Jump in. I would definitely ready, shoot, aim is what they say. You will learn so much just by doing in this pretty simple. You got to work, but pretty simple industry wholesaling. If you need help, hit me up. Courtney at REIDeals.com. That's Courtney. That's what my mama named me. Courtney at REIDeals.com. If you guys are looking for a script, hit me up there. I'll send it over to you, or you can go to REIDeals.com, and I think it automatically goes to you. But regardless, we'll get it to you. And I'm stalling over here, but I'm about to be out. Go blow my nose. I think I got these allergies, these August hay fever. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Peace.